Respawn is young, but I still put them up there because they gave us Titanfall 1, Titanfall 2, Apex Legends, and they gave us Star Wars. Not to mention Respawn created Modern Warfare 2. Yes, it was under Infinity Ward, but that's the same team. I just listed 7 classic games. I put Respawn in the Hokage Mountain. What's going on, beautiful people? The Black Hokage here, aka TVH, and to be honest, today is the last day to enter my December 2020 PS5 giveaway. If you want to win a free PS5, there will be a link in the description box below. Click that with your fat ass fingers and get yourself a PS5. Other than that, I got a question for you. Who is the greatest game studio of all time? Like, who's your top 5? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Who are your top 5 gaming studios? This is actually a conversation that we had on stream a few weeks ago, like right before Cyberpunk had came out. I think this whole entire conversation is interesting. I think we talked a little bit about this on the podcast as well. So once again, comment in the comment section below. Who are your top 5 gaming studios of all time? And maybe even write why. Other than that, enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like, and I'll holla at y'all later. Roll tape. I feel like it's time to have a conversation about whether or not is Naughty Dog one of the most overrated studios. I think so.
Plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Y'all checking for Naughty Dog games after fucking The Last of Us 2?
You can be sure.
I said Naughty Dog has been making the same video game since Uncharted 2. The difference is one has treasure, the other has zombies. Oh my god. And the last one was bad.
On offense, here are the Suns.
I think Naughty Dog is a good studio, but I think they're a little overrated.
They've had quite a few NBA mainstays during their time.
Uncharted is good. That's
They've had at least a little bit of time.
Doesn't change the fact they've been making the same exact game. People will talk about Naughty Dog as if they're BioWare, which is wild in itself, because when you think about it, Anthem wasn't good, right? But Anthem is BioWare's like first mishap. Andromeda was The gameplay was good in my opinion. The story wasn't that great, but Anthem was like their first big flop. And people talk about like them like they're the worst studio ever. But you niggas are still talking about Naughty Dog? I'm leaving Naughty Dog in 20. Yeah, we need a new Jack game. If Naughty Dog does announce a new game, I would like for it to be an original franchise. Something new, and if they do make something old, make a new Jack game. But I've had enough of The Last of Us. I've had enough Uncharted. Let's move on.
And it's Junior missing.
We need that Jack 4 or original IP. What about Bethesda? Bethesda's overrated to me too. They make good games, but they're a little bit too hyped up. Their games don't work.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
That's right, because we're better.
Gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
We'll see with Starfield though, what they hitting for. At least they working on a new game. Get in there. Oh my god. They still ain't dropped the online for The Last of Us 2. I don't remember them saying it was coming out anytime soon. DICE? DICE is DICE hasn't made a good game since
Now here's Junior.
Battlefield 4? And even Battlefield 4's launch was really bad. What was the last?
Tried to step in.
Oh, you know what? Those Star Wars games got better. When they launched, they were ass, though. That was DICE, right? DICE is okay. DICE is okay.
Just a tough play for that defender.
Battlefield 5 was though. Yeah, I'll give him Battlefront, but it wasn't good at launch, but I'll give it to him because it got better. I can read that? I don't know. It's okay. Respawn ain't never dropped nothing that was trash. Respawn is one of the best.
He came straight to the G League from high school.
What you saying about Rockstar? I don't feel like I'm the type of person to give a proper opinion on Rockstar. I'm kind of biased towards them. All those were, in my opinion, unbiased opinions. I'm not a big Rockstar fan, so it's like it's not fair for me to judge them. In my opinion, I don't think Rockstar is goated, and mainly because I think Grand Theft Auto is overrated. Grand Theft Auto is a series that it's fun. But when you really look at it at its core, Grand Theft Auto is a game that offers a lot, but it doesn't do anything particularly good. Its gun mechanics aren't good. Its cover system is not good. Its story's okay. You can play tennis, it's okay. Golf is okay. Everything in the game is just okay. It offers a lot of okay. But there's never been a Grand Theft Auto game that I played and it was just like, wow, there's never been a Grand Theft Auto game that I played that was like Batman Arkham City. Like, yo, this shit is fucking amazing. And you never want to go back. Attention to detail, yeah. Rocksteady's goated. Nah. Rocksteady's good, but I wouldn't put them up there as GOATs. Because in my opinion, Arkham Knight was ass. It wasn't very good. Arkham City is a classic, and Arkham Asylum is a good game. But Rocksteady got to show me some more before we put them up there. And also, they're unproven, right? They've only made Batman games. What else has Rocksteady made? That's like saying Bunk Gang makes great content because a million people watch it.
Successful so far.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm just strictly talking about. You sound like one of them niggas that we get into rap debates, right? And we talk about who our favorite person is and our favorite albums is, and niggas bring up album sales. We're talking about the art form. That's it. I'm strictly talking about the art form. We're not talking about sales. It spanned 3 consoles. Nigga, I'm talking about whether or not the game is good. The reason it spanned 3 console generations is because, like I said, it does offer a lot in the package. So it gives people a lot to do, but it doesn't do anything particularly good. Bunk Gang changed his life around. Oh, okay. Yo, shout out to Light Wallet. But yeah, like, I ain't talking about numbers. I'm strictly just talking about the art form. Let's go. The Red Claws, do it again. I was just gonna say that, LOL. But Call of Duty sold 10 million. Call of Duty was good at one point, and Call of Duty is still good at some points. People are saying that Cold War is fire. I didn't really like Modern Warfare like that. It was okay. Black Ops 3 was fire to me. I did enjoy that. And then, like, let's not pretend like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, those are classics. I really enjoyed Call of Duty 2, actually. I thought that was a classic. Call of Duty's got classics under his belt. The original Call of Duty is a classic. It's just Call of Duty is actually a great example of you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. It's just been around too long. And like anything else, you'll get tired of it. Except for Bad Bitch. We love Bad Bitch. But yeah, I think that's a case of you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's all that is. I don't think Call of Duty's a bad series. It's just you're tired of it. And that's why I don't play every Call of Duty. I wait for the beta to come out to see whether or not it's good. If I don't like the beta, I'm not going to buy it. I like the beta for Cold War, so I'll get it. But I'll catch it on a Black Friday sale because at the end of the day, it's fucking Call of Duty. Sucker Punch or Respawn? Ooh. What did Sucker Punch make? They made Sly Cooper, right? And then Infamous. What else did Sucker Punch make? Ghost of Tsushima? They made Ghost of Tsushima, right? Or was that Insomniac? I always get Sucker Punch and Insomniac mixed up. They made Infamous and Ghost. Between them and Respawn, I give them a tie. I tie them. I would Sucker Punch. I think Sucker Punch should go on the Mount Rushmore of game developers. They've never dropped anything that's trash. They've always dropped heat. And same thing with Respawn. I would put them both up there. They both can go on the Hokage mountain. I'd tie them. And I'd tie them because like it's hard to compare them. Respawn is more made. Actually, well, no, because they put multiplayer in Ghost of Tsushima. TBH Respawn is young. Respawn is young, but I still put them up there because they gave us Titanfall 1, Titanfall 2, Apex Legends, and they gave us Star Wars. Not to mention Respawn created Modern Warfare 2. Yes, it was under Infinity Ward, but that's the same team. I just listed 7 classic games. I put Respawn in the Hokage mountain. CD Projekt Red, they ain't made enough games for me. They ain't made enough games. But I would put both of them up there. That's it. Like when you actually think about it, Respawn has never made a bad game.
Yes, welcome to my domain.
Yeah, I agree with CD Projekt Red. If CD Projekt Red, when they drop Cyberpunk, if that shit is fire, if it ends up being a classic, and then they got The Witcher 3, we can put them in the conversation. But even still, that's only 2 games. We can put them in the conversation. But right now, in my opinion, CD Projekt Red is not in the conversation. They dropped The Witcher 3 and that's it. You know. Nah, it will be. I hope so, because Ethos' self-esteem is tied to that game. His pride is gonna be hurt so much. Y'all sleeping on Turtle Rock Studios? You want a 600? Didn't they make that? What's that monster game that flopped? What was that shit called? Where 4 people had to hunt the monster? That game was ass. Evolve. Yeah, get out of here. 600. Hell nah, Turtle Rock. Nah. And that's the only game I know they made. What else they made? Titanfall's trash, TBH. 600. That's a terrible opinion. Like, I know opinions are supposed to be opinions, but like there's such thing as a wrong opinion. That's a wrong opinion. 600. 600. How you call Titanfall trash and it influence every shooter nowadays?
blessed to be able
What company made God of War? Sony Santa Monica.
to battle each other as they try and distinguish themselves from an incredibly talented pool.
Sony Santa Monica made that.
Yeah, with every step of a player's career, it gets harder.
As much as I want to give Sony Santa Monica like in the GOAT status, I can't, because they never made anything besides God of War. All the other games that they made have been yeah, they got a lot of misses. They put some game out on PS4. I forgot what it was called, but it was in black and white. It was a shooter. That shit was ass. And then that Twisted Metal. They made Twisted Metal, right? That last Twisted Metal was ass. Like, they got misses as much as I wouldn't put them there. Platinum Games is in the conversation. The problem with Platinum Games is the Platinum Games is weird. Because the games that they have that are good, they're all classics. But the misses that they do have are fucking awful. Platinum Games is like the J.R. Smith of gaming. It's like when he shows up, you know, he's very viable. But when he's a detriment to the team, he is. Old Rare is a good studio. The new Rare is not. What about NAC 600? Blizzard? I don't like Blizzard games. But what did Blizzard do? Blizzard made World of Warcraft. They made StarCraft. What's the MOBA they made? And then Overwatch. You could put Blizzard up there. I'm not personally a big fan of their games, but I know people love them. You could put them in there. Yeah, Heroes of the Storm. There we go, yeah.
What's up, TBH?
What did Rare make? Banjo-Kazooie, Perfect Dark. Did they make Jet Force Gemini? They made Banjo-Tooie as well. Hearthstone? Oh, yeah, Hearthstone. Yeah, you could put Blizzard in there. You could put Blizzard in there. Conker's Bad Fur Day, yeah. Old school Rares, they made a lot of classics. Give me that. How we feeling about Riot Games? That's a weird one. Because the only game they have is League of Legends. But League of Legends is like one of the most influential games of all time. That's a weird one. I don't know how to feel about Riot. Because everything else Riot has put out is flop. Like, they put out that card game. Who's playing that? Who's playing that? Valorant? Valorant's too early to call. Y'all know I hate that game anyway. Y'all think Valorant's a classic?
Rebounded by the Red Claws. Junior.
Oh my god! Give me that.
One's good. Junior.
Valorant is scuffed CSGO? Not yet. Yeah, I say like the jury's still out on Riot. The jury's still out on them. They got that fighting game coming out. If that fighting game is fire, I would be impressed by them. How about Square Enix and Ubisoft? Square Enix is overrated. And Ubisoft, I might put Ubisoft in the Mount Rushmore. They got a lot of games that I really loved. Yeah, we could put Ubisoft up there. They got all the classic Assassin's Creeds, Beyond Good and Evil, Splinter Cell. You could put Ubisoft up there. You know, Konami. What Konami make? Besides Metal Gear.
The 905 trail.
Oh yeah, Rainbow. They got Rainbow. Yeah, we could put Ubisoft in Mount Rushmore. You could put Ubisoft. When they have misses, they do be ass. But you don't act like Ubisoft don't make good games. Square Enix overrated? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Junior for three. Hits it.
What games does Square Enix have besides Final Fantasy? And like, there's like a million Final Fantasies, and there's only a handful of good ones. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 10. I liked Final Fantasy 8. Final Fantasy Tactics. That's about it. Kingdom Hearts. Fuck that game, bro. That shit is for pedos. What about Namco?
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring.
Deus Ex. Oh yeah, they got Deus Ex. I'll give them that. They got Deus Ex. Tomb Raider. Square Enix got Tomb Raider. All right, I take that back. We'll put Square in there. They got hits. Dragon Quest. They got hits. It's still fuck Kingdom Hearts, but y'all listed them. Nah, y'all right. Nier Automata, Sleeping Dogs. Yeah, we'll put Square in there. I guess when I think of Square Enix, I only think of Final Fantasy. But yeah, they got all those other franchises. You right. I'll give y'all that. Squaresoft games count? Yeah. Squaresoft had Cosmos. Xenogears. That was a classic. Isn't Nier Platinum? But didn't Square publish it? Unless I'm bugging. I don't know. This sounds like a tier list flock with studios. Yeah.
first.
Studios, it's a whole conversation. Boom, ba-da-da-da.
Here's Justice.
Square put out Sleeping Dogs. Yeah, they did.
Pass to Dunn.
Even though that game died, y'all slept on it. It was a classic.
As he misses.
They flopped with the Avengers. Yeah, but they when y'all list all those games out, they still do have a lot of hits.
905 Raptors. There's a lot to like.
Square makes a lot of games that like a lot of people don't buy, but they do make good games. Because Sleeping Dogs is really good. Deus Ex is a really good franchise, but it doesn't sell well.
17 and got back to the finals in 2018.
Top gaming studios of the decade. Right.
Suit up for the Toronto Raptors. You can always count on the 905.
Fuck that mid-ass Avengers game. Yeah.
And make it
I mean, I told y'all that shit was gonna be ass, and y'all still bought it because it had Iron Man in it. I told y'all, listen, I'm like the biggest Marvel fan y'all gonna ever meet. If I didn't buy that shit, why the fuck would you?